A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a dramatic turn of events, U.S. President Donald Trump has expressed growing frustration with both Russian President Vladimir Putin and Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelenskyy, as he prepares for crucial phone calls intended to broker a ceasefire in the ongoing Russia-Ukraine conflict. The calls, which are set to take place on Monday, come after a weekend where Trump voiced hopes for a productive day and a resolution to the bloodshed that has gripped Ukraine since Russia's invasion in February 2022. As tensions continue to rise, the White House has indicated that Trump is more than willing to walk away from negotiations if he perceives a lack of seriousness from Putin regarding peace talks. Vice President J.D. Vance emphasized this sentiment, stating that Trump's patience is wearing thin. He's grown weary and frustrated with both sides of the conflict, said White House Press Secretary Caroline Leavitt, underscoring the urgency of the situation. The calls with Putin and Zelenskyy are not just about seeking an immediate ceasefire. They also aim to address broader issues, including trade relations that have been severely impacted by the ongoing war and subsequent sanctions. Trump's envoy, Steve Witkoff, remains optimistic about the potential outcome of the call with Putin, suggesting that Trump's personal rapport with the Russian leader could help clear existing roadblocks and negotiations. However, concerns linger over Trump's perceived affinity for Putin, which some critics argue could lead to unfavorable terms for Ukraine. Former U.S. Ambassador to Ukraine, Bridget Brink, resigned last month, citing a troubling trend in U.S. policy that she believes has prioritized pressure on Ukraine rather than on Russia, the aggressor in this conflict. Brink articulated her concerns about the dangers of appeasement, stating, "I believe that peace at any price is not peace at all." The backdrop of these discussions is marked by a recent failed round of peace talks in Istanbul, which concluded without a ceasefire agreement after less than 2 hours of negotiations. Despite this setback, both countries have agreed to exchange prisoners of war, a small glimmer of hope amid the ongoing hostilities. During his 4-day trip to the Middle East, Trump remarked that he believes a meeting with Putin could lead to a resolution, or at the very least provide clarity on the situation. "He and I will meet, and I think we'll solve it or maybe not," Trump told reporters. His comments reflect a blend of confidence and uncertainty as the world watches closely. Ukrainian President Zelenskyy has been proactive in his diplomatic efforts, having met with U.S. officials and European leaders to discuss the situation. He has reiterated the need for sustained pressure on Russia until they are compelled to halt their military advancements. Zelenskyy has also criticized the low-level Russian delegation that attended the recent talks, emphasizing the need for serious negotiations. As the clock ticks down to the scheduled calls, global leaders are weighing in. French President Emmanuel Macron has urged Putin to demonstrate a genuine desire for peace by accepting a proposed 30-day ceasefire, a sentiment echoed by various NATO allies. Meanwhile, the Kremlin has intensified its military actions, launching its largest drone attack on Ukraine since the start of the conflict, further complicating the diplomatic landscape. With the stakes higher than ever, Trump's upcoming conversations with Putin and Zelenskyy could prove pivotal in shaping the future of the war in Ukraine. As he navigates the complexities of international diplomacy, the world waits to see if Trump's approach will yield the desired outcome or if it will lead to further entrenchment in the conflict. The implications of these talks extend far beyond the immediate ceasefire. They could redefine U.S. foreign policy and its role on the global stage in the face of aggression. The outcome remains uncertain, but one thing is clear: the quest for peace is fraught with challenges and risks. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.